Is it permissible to raise one's gaze to the sky during prayer? Does Islam mean praying? Is this permissible, disliked, or forbidden? Scholars agree looking up during prayer is disliked. Imam Ibn Battar and Judge Aid noted it. Deviates from facing the Qibla and proper posture. Anas ibn Malik narrated the Prophet, peace be upon him, warned against raising eyes to the sky during prayer, saying it could lead to losing sight. This hadith is in Bukhari and Muslim. Is this the proper posture of prayer? No. Anas ibn Malik narrated that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "What is wrong with people who raise their eyes to the sky during prayers?" He warned, "Let them stop or their sight will be taken away." This hadith, narrated by Imam Bukhari and Imam Muslim, emphasizes the seriousness of this action. Scholars note that while many raise their eyes and remain fine, the issue is not physical blindness but a failure to reflect on divine signs. The Prophet also discouraged distractions during prayer, as shown in a hadith where he asked for a garment without patterns after being distracted by one. This highlights the importance of focus in prayer. The scholars noted that many people look up to the sky without issue. The problem isn't that Allah will blind them, but that they ignore the signs of the heavens and earth. It's as if they turn away, not reflecting on Allah's signs. Scholars also mentioned that distractions during prayer, like looking at the sky, are disliked. This is supported by Aisha's hadith, where the Prophet, peace be upon him, was distracted by patterns on a garment during prayer. He asked for a different garment, saying it distracted him. This hadith is in Bukhari and Muslim. Despite this, if someone is distracted or looks up during prayer, their prayer remains valid according to most scholars, as the Prophet, peace be upon him, did not invalidate it. Scholars have stated that it is disliked to look at anything distracting during prayer, not just the sky. Anything diverting the worshipper is disliked, as shown by the hadith of Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her. The Prophet, peace be upon him, prayed in a patterned garment, looked at it and said, "Take this to Abu Juhm and bring me another." This hadith was narrated by Imam Bukhari and Muslim. Distractions are disliked, but if someone prays while distracted, their prayer is still valid according to most scholars, as the Prophet did not invalidate it. He advised avoiding distractions to achieve humility in prayer. It is better to pray in a quiet place without distractions. The Prophet often prayed on a mat without images. And bring me the ambajanya of Abu Jaham, for it distracted me from the prayer. This hadith was narrated by Imam al-Bukhari and Muslim. This is based on the Quran. Whoever prays with that or looks at the sky, his prayer is valid according to most scholars. This means that his prayer is valid because he, peace be upon him, did not repeat the prayer. He only advised avoiding these distractions to help achieve humility in prayer and to cut off any distractions. So it's better for a person to pray in a quiet place. We always see that the Prophet, peace be upon him, would pray on a mat or something that had no images. When we go to buy a prayer mat, they often have images. So we see someone praying and they keep looking at it, which distracts them. Therefore, it is preferable for a person to buy a prayer mat that is simple, elegant, and plain. This is the best option. However, if the mat is decorated, the prayer is still valid, but this is considered disliked by most scholars, and Allah the Exalted knows best. When we go to buy a prayer mat, the most noticeable thing about them is the images. We see someone praying and they keep looking at it, which completely distracts them. So it's better for a person to buy a prayer mat that is simple, elegant, and beautiful, but plain. This is the best option. However, if the mat is decorated, the prayer is still valid, but this is considered disliked by most scholars. And Allah, the Exalted, knows best.